Okay, let's talk engine bay cleaning and then a package. Right, so when I started Obsessed Garage, I had this vision for creating packages of each part of my various processes that I use to maintain a car. And the engine bay, for me, is a really quick, really simple, really easy process. And so the engine bay package isn't as expensive or sophisticated as some of the other, like say for instance polishing, which requires a whole lot of different products. And even then, my polishing package is a base or a basic, I guess a start, and then you probably want to add ancillary products that I have sort of laid out underneath. So the engine package also shares some redundancies with the wheel cleaning package, and so I'm gonna, when you go to obsessedgarage.com and you look up the engine bay cleaning, the package is gonna be rather simple, and then there will be some other products in case you don't have them as my recommendation for what I use to clean up the engine bay. So here's what it includes. And you have a couple of options. So option one would be to do D101 all-purpose cleaner and hyper dressing undiluted in a 32-ounce bottle. So this is complicated in that both of these products need to be diluted. So option two is you can buy gallons. Right, so when you buy a gallon all-purpose cleaner, you buy a gallon of hyper dressing. In both instances, the recommendation for engine bay, for me anyway, is to use it at a 4-to-1 dilution. So D101 is the all-purpose cleaner, D170 is the follow-up dressing, the spray-on walk-away dressing. So both of these, you're going to need an empty bottle in order to make it diluted. And so package option one would be a 32-ounce undiluted bottle of each, and it comes with a empty bottle, so you can set it up 4-to-1 and make your dilutions. And these Meguiar's bottles have recommended dilutions, so you fill up to the 4-to-1 line, and then you can dilute it from there. So all-purpose cleaner and hyper dressing, I recommend for the engine bay we dilute the same. So 32-ounce bottles would be option one, gallon bottles would be option two. Other things that I use in the engine bay, which will be in the collection that aren't part of the package, I always have some of what I call my multi-purpose towels. These are an 80-20 towel, 16 by 24 inch size from the rag company. I like these I use these to wipe my counters off, and use this to wipe any little bit of extra pooling or residue of the D170. But these towels are something that I use, which we'll have in the collection. Other brushes, again, I told you we have some carryover from the wheel cleaning setup, so I use a Race Glaze XL brush a lot to agitate. I may use the lambskin 4-finger mitt, depending on what the engine bay looks like, and I may grab some easy detail brushes. So I'm not including those in the package because those of you who are buying package by package by package, I don't want to have redundancies. So you already have those as part of the wheel cleaning regimen or wheel cleaning package that I've already put together. So the way this works, and one good episode to go and watch, I'll put it up in the cards here. Go watch episode 2 of the F10 M5 detail series, or detailing series, where I dilute all-purpose cleaner 4-to-1. I dilute hyper dressing 4-to-1. I rinse it down with my pressure washer, cleaning out as much as I can with the pressure washer, and then I follow with spraying the whole area down with 4-to-1 all-purpose cleaner, including the top of the heat or the heat carpet, whatever you call that thing, on top of the on the underside of the hood, and I'll then use like easy detail brushes or the Race Glaze brush just to kind of agitate areas that need to be agitated. I'll follow, spray off all of the all-purpose cleaner, and then I'll follow with 4-to-1 diluted hyper dressing, and just spray, saturate the whole area. Close the hood, let it sit overnight, come back the next day. Any little bit of leftover little shiny spots, there will only be a few, and where it's kind of pulled up and hasn't evaporated, just kind of go and gently wipe it, and you have a nice, clean satin finish that looks like this. So there's the M5 engine bay looking sharp. Nice, clean, corrected. Notice how everything's nice and satin. There's no, actually not even satin, it just looks natural. Doesn't look like I've added a bunch of stuff to it. So that's the engine bay or engine cleaning process or package. Again, 32 ounce with empty bottles or gallon if you know you're going to be doing lots of engine bays. I think for most of you, as much as I want to sell you more, I'd say do the 32 ounce. That's going to last you, this is going to last you years, and this will probably last you a couple of years just having 32 ounce undiluted version, because you're going to dilute it down 4-to-1. You can use this on interiors, the 10-to-1, and I prefer P&S interior cleaner over this, but that's an option as well if you want to keep things simple. I know this is not any new stuff. This is stuff that's been around a long time, and I've used this for a long time. This I haven't. All-purpose cleaner to me is, I don't, other than the engine bay, I really don't use it very often. Maybe the wheel wells or on some really dirty spots of the car. But again, my cars are usually well maintained, so I rarely need all-purpose cleaner unless I'm cleaning up like old rubber or something like that. So it's good to have a gallon of this laying around, but I'm allocating this product to the engine bay cleaning area. So make sure to go check out obsessgarage.com. There's also another variant of hyper dressing that I'm not including in the package, but for those of you who like to build out your own things and don't want to mess with dilution, you could kind of build your own package if you wanted to. I do sell this in I'll call it Mormon spec 4-to-1 ready to go. So this is in a bottle, comes with a bottle and a sprayer. I don't do that with all-purpose cleaner because all-purpose cleaner is a little bit more subjective. Sometimes you want it to be diluted, sometimes you don't. This, I think you always want it diluted, so I do sell this as an option. You can buy this with bottle and sprayer, ready to go, right out of the bottle. My guess is, even in a diluted form, this would probably last you several years, where a 32 ounce is probably going to last you for 10 years. And then the product may fail with, like I had mold in my gallon that I bought in the past. So again, my recommendation, as much as I want to sell you gallons, I think you should probably buy the 32 ouncers, and even maybe don't buy the package, buy it with a diluted version of this. And then, so in my recommended world, I would probably buy diluted, non-diluted, and kind of build your own package. So anyway, thanks for watching. More packages coming as I get the interior stuff is almost ready to go, so I'll have an interior package. And then what I've been working toward, which is going to cause all kinds of people anger, is the full Mormon package. Every single part and piece of the entire process that I use to wash my car, which will constantly be updated, just like I'm updating, just like I added this to my process over, I've been using Optimum for a while as an all-purpose cleaner. So the process will continue to evolve, but that, I don't know what that package is going to be, but it's going to be a lot, probably $9,000-$10,000. It'll be pressure washer and car washing, wheel cleaning, polishing, every single part and piece of the Mormon starter kit, if you will. I kind of model that after like Sonic. I want to buy all their tools, or I've been getting into mountain biking. Park Tools has a master technician set. So I've been thinking about, man, I'd like to just own all of those tools. And so this actually is quite a bit more specific in that there's ancillary tools that I'm using that aren't part of this. So maybe I need to create a Mormon an Obsessed Garage full kit and Obsessed Garage master kit with everything that I have. So anyway, that's what I'm working toward. I just think it'll be cool. I don't know how many people will buy it, but I think it'll be cool to have, and maybe just use as a shopping list, so you can kind of pick and choose what you want to buy. And at least that's how I know that's how I do it. That goes back to the old Sears Roebuck catalog days when I was a kid. You get that big thick catalog for those of you who are in your 30s and 40s, or I guess it'd be late 30s, early 40s. You remember the Sears catalogs would come, and I'd look at all the Craftsman tool sets, and I'd look for the most expensive set, and that's what I dreamt of having. And so it was the same thing with chemistry sets. I don't know why I wanted a chemistry set, but I wanted a robust chemistry set, and so I could make volcanoes and stuff like that. Same thing here with this. So anyway, the engine cleaning, very simple, not very expensive in comparison to some of the other stuff, but something that needs to be in the process. So thanks for watching. As always, stay tuned for more crazy. You can get this stuff at obsessedgarage.com. I appreciate the, honoring the source of, if I was the source of this this information for you. I appreciate the support, and thanks for allowing me to build this destination that I've been dreaming about since I was probably born. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next detail package or product or whatever else I'm ranting about. Thanks for watching.